This is pretty old news, but it's still relevant. This is the new Nick Shirley addresses bill dubbed Stop Nick Shirley Act. I mean, that's just crazy. That's just crazy.
Back, the fraud fallout continues. You might remember viral videos from Nick Shirley, the independent journalist who helped put a spotlight on fraud nationwide, including
and who helped prove that, like Fox News, CNN, ABC, BBC, serve no purpose. Serve no purpose except for telling us what's the weather gonna be. You know, telling the retirees what's the weather gonna be. Because most of us utilize this. So they're not necessary.
California's hospice center fraud. Last week, California Attorney General Rob Bonta took a victory lap, bragging about his state cracking down on massive fraud schemes in Los Angeles.
Operation Skip Trace uncovered and ended a hospice fraud scheme that defrauded Medi-Cal of $267 million. So just to be clear, $250 million. Over. Funds that are paid for by California taxpayers, funds that are meant to provide care
My money.
to Californians in need. It is unacceptable, it is illegal, and we will not stand for it.
Too little, too late, Mr. Attorney General. Look, we're all for stopping fraud, but at the same time, his wife, Democrat Assemblywoman Mia Bonta, is pushing a bill critics say could make it harder to expose fraud. It's called the Privacy for Immigration Support Service Providers. Critics are calling it, though.
No. We don't need that crap. We don't need that crap. What we need is to redo. It's not the state's job to handle federal policies. It's not the state's job. Immigration is a federal policy. I'm having to go through the entire thing because of the federal. I have to go through the entire visa process through the federal government. My dad had to go through the entire visa process through the federal government. California has nothing to do with it. States, sure, they can kind of amend things here and there to be a little more strict or a little more lenient, but that's about it. The fact, all that's going to become is it's going to be, oh, my money is going to go to that fund, which is going to go paying people that do not deserve to be here. More illegal immigrants, more people who have broken the law and proved that they are unworthy people to be here, that they don't care about this nation because they broke the law to enter this nation. And if you've that's like walking into someone's house who they don't wear shoes in their house, but you wear shoes in your own house. So you disrespect them by walking into their house wearing shoes. It's the same thing. You're being absolutely disrespectful to that person. They're being absolutely disrespectful to this nation by coming in illegally. They've broken the law. Get rid of them.
The Stop Nick Shirley Act. What would it do? Well, it would let eligible individuals keep their home addresses confidential. It would also ban the sharing of photos or personal information that could lead to any type of harassment or harm online. And it allows victims to seek $4,000 in damages, and it subjects the violators to fines of up to $10,000 or even a year in jail if you are found in violation of the Privacy for Immigration Support Service Providers. Critics say, though, it could complicate the on-the-ground investigations, right as California is already dealing with massive fraud scandals. And a lot of those red flags were brought to light because people actually went out and looked. Fox News is...
It's funny how all the big companies literally just followed Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley, a guy with a camera, broke this wide open, and the big corporations had to play catch up. It was like, oh my gosh, we have to pretend like we're doing something. You know what? What houses did he visit in that video? Let's go to each location. Let's pretend we did all the research. Let's pretend like we were gonna do it first, but he beat us there.
William LaJeunesse visited a California home health center where the credentials of an 87-year-old doctor were used to bill for 29,000 non-existent patients. Fox News Digital uncovered $3.5 billion in taxpayer losses, over 1,900 hospice providers. That's more than 36 states combined. There were 112 of them at one location, one commercial building, and the average stay in hospice was over 3 months. All right, joining us now is independent journalist Nick Shirley. Nick, it's good to see you again. What do you think? Is this the Stop Nick Shirley Act in California?
Yeah, they're trying to make it so citizen journalists or just average Americans who are going about seeing what's happening inside their community, they're trying to scare them from talking about potential fraud taking place inside of these communities. And think about it. They're literally willing to impose a $10,000 fine or imprisonment if you go and seek to find out the truth about a location that could potentially be fraudulent inside your.
It's a way of silencing freedom of speech. It's a way of silencing it. And the thing is, people don't realize how blessed we are here in the United States. There are things that some streamers say which would get them imprisoned or completely removed from the internet in other nations. Heck, even in Canada or Europe or things like that, you're allowed to be yourself. It is so America is so great, but the thing is, I don't want to put regulations on freedom of speech, but to incite violence, to encourage terror, those are not under freedom of speech. You can agree with certain things that were done that were insane, but the thing is, you can't encourage more acts of those things that were done that were incredibly insane, like 9/11 or 26/11 or like the encouraging October 7th. Those kinds of things, you can't praise them. That all those things, they're bad. Maybe they were done in retaliation, but they went too far. Certain things go too far, and then it becomes just as bad as what happened beforehand. And it's insane how we have it so amazing here in the United States of America, where you can actually speak your mind. Like, I could speak my mind, and just be honest about it. But I wear my not my heart on my sleeve, but I wear my patriotism on my sleeve because I'm a patriot. I love the nation I'm in. I love being here. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. But name me one nation that is, right? Name me one nation that is. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, you got who I was talking about there. Of course, he's laughing in the corner. Anti-nationalism also comes with free speech. Yeah, but encouraging hate isn't. Encouraging violence isn't. Calling for a death of a senator isn't. Calling for the death of a president isn't. Calling for those kinds of things aren't under freedom of speech. Calls to action, calls to violence aren't. But for some reason, people are like, oh, no, you're silencing me. You're silencing me. But when you go to China and you're stopped for a meme on your phone and you get your phone searched because of that meme and you think that's okay, and you're praising how that is a good thing, when the U.S. stops you for at an airport just for a random checkup. Yeah. Rules for thee, but not for me type of situation. Oh, any other nation can do anything they want. They can have any form of imperialism, any form of governmental control. But since I'm not in charge, America bad.
Your own neighborhood.
Nick, let's just kind of play out that hypothetical. So whether you were in Minnesota, you also went to California, you would go up to the Quality Leering Center, a clearly fake daycare in Minnesota.
He's wearing the shirt. Quality Leering Center. That thing has become his cash cow. It has become a reason to print money.
There's your shirt. Yes, always on. And you would attempt to see if there's any children inside, right? And somebody comes out and talks to you. And now that person who's there possibly committing fraud could file a complaint in California that Nick Shirley is harassing me online, right? That's how it would work in effect. And then you would either see a year in jail or a $10,000 fine?
Correct. That's what it sounds like. And it sucks because inside these states like Minnesota and California, they've been proven to let fraud take place inside these immigrant communities. You had the Somalians in Minnesota and the Armenians in California, and they're trying to protect these people who are committing this fraud. They're stealing millions upon millions of dollars, and it just makes you wonder who their donors are. Like,
Right.
who are their donors? Because why would they create this bill to then try and make it harder to expose fraud?
Yeah, that's a great question. Who is funding Mia Bonta's campaigns? Why would she be pushing this bill? Why would she be so threatened by your journalism? Those are actually great questions that we'll do our best to look into. I know you will as well, Nick, because you do great work out there, and we encourage you to keep it up. Thank you, Nick Shirley.
That's insane.
Hey, it's Will
The fact
Kane.
that they're doing that, the
senior
fact that
wife-
they're doing that is just crazy. We've
Welcome
always
back.
had the ability to go out and kind of be our own investigators, and Nick Shirley's kind of proven that to like a massive extent, But now they have to silence it, and they're trying to do it through trying to find a way to silence freedom of speech. Oh, you're harassing people. We've got to fall it under the term of harassment because these people are protected. They're a protected class. No. Children are the protected class. Women have a secondary kind of protection. That's it. That is it. No more, no less. It's funny how these immigrants are being harassed. I was like, well, you need to stop using the term immigrant. The term is illegal immigrant. But they refuse to say illegal because then that completely disproves all their claims, all their arguments, everything. Oh. Not all, but always blue states. Yeah, they're always blue states. Always blue states. Always the blue states are the massive problem. Not all, but all the blue states with main metropolitan cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, Chicago. Yeah, you know those kinds of places are normally the massive problems. And then people move out of those states because they're unlivable, go to red states, and then those red states start integrating those policies that turn those blue states unlivable. And then those red states become blue states because it wasn't the states that were bad, it was the policies in those states that were bad. But people don't see it. People refuse to accept, like, I know there are things that are always bad. There are always going to be things that are bad for society that people vote for. Like me, I want to get rid of the daylight savings nonsense. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But we still have it. Oh, at that point, just go to Hawaii. Just go to Alaska. Just go to Alaska. Middle of nowhere. Yeah, but Hawaii's unlivable. Absolutely unlivable.
You guys got a video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait on that.